Oh, hello there, and welcome everybody to tonight's fantastic, lovely, stupendous dinosaur action. Oh my, after I was tired last night, so I took that off, and I'm going to be away on this long weekend in Canada. It's a long weekend. Maybe it is in the States. But yeah, I'm always grinding dinosaurs. For anybody that is new, I always play them all the time, unless I have a quest that requires casting black spells or white spells or whatnot. Usually it is Gruul dinosaurs splashing for a little bit of stuff, almost always on Arena in Explorer, and devastating many decks tonight, and more consistent with Commune with Dinosaurs. Oh, beautiful stuff. Oh, somebody gave me a challenge. Oh, Dream Sorrow. Okay, well, we'll have to pause that. Dream Sorrow, if you're watching, I just saw it as I started, so unfortunately, I'll send a message. There you go. But of course, anybody can add me if you're interested to fight dinosaurs, and I'm always up for that. But one second. We'll get right into the deck tech. Don't go anywhere. Yeah. Well. Okay. Oh, I'm still pretty big. Okay, well, let me resize myself. And again, I really got to get on the transition where I just press a hotkey and boom, I shrink down to what I need to. But as it always is, at least for me, my favorite way, the namesake, Ghalta, Stampede Tyrant, putting any number of creatures I choose onto the battlefield. And because this is a dinosaur deck, usually they all have haste because there's 4 Regisaur Alpha, which give that, and 4 Palani's Hatcher, which also give that. Haste is the name of the game because when I do my thing, boom, oftentimes the opponent is dead. But how do we get all that big mana? 8 for Ghalta. Oh, excuse me, 8 for Ghalta. 7 for Tyrranax Rex or Vaultborn Tyrant, or 6 for Carnage Tyrant. There's no early creatures, as it always is for me, at least usually. Sunken Citadel, the classic, fantastic, tapping for 2 mana for a land with an activated ability. Making 2 green, that goes towards the 2 green needed for Castle Garenbrig. If you have 2 Sunkens, you make 4 mana in total. As long as you've chosen one that's green, both Sunkens tap, boom. Then you get to activate Castle Garenbrig's ability. 3 lands in total, 6 green. Oh, man. There's pretty much no removal that the opponent can do to stop that. It could be Field of Ruin, a couple pieces where it stops or destroys non-basic lands, I should say. But for the most part, it's the most stable way to achieve a bunch of mana. You have a dork, Drover of the Mighty, Marauding, Llanowar Elves, Elvish Mystic, whether it is cost reduction or just tapping for a green mana. Of course, that is pretty susceptible to removal. If you rely on that, how often, ask yourselves, how often does that get killed? Would you rather get there in a more stable way? Of course, those mana dorks that you play it on turn 1, you do have access to 3 mana, hopefully on turn 2. And that could be very explosive. The lovely Pugnacious Hammer Skull, quite a few dinosaurs are a mana value of 3, but it depends. This variation, because it starts to do things turn 4, that could be a little bit slow, depending if we do face off against some aggressive stuff. But the last stream I did, and I'll try and maybe record something for the weekend, a couple videos. We'll see how long we go tonight. But, well, you got about 500 or so streams, and maybe 600 live streams. Oh, at this point, separate videos as well. I was starting with Culling Ritual in the main. I thought, man, just want to switch it up. I have time to switch it up and try things. Of course, having a sweeper game 1 against a lot of aggressive stuff it's quite nice indeed. It saves me. But I decided to move it to the sideboard, Start off with the thumbnail sake for tonight, Commune with Dinosaurs, increasing the consistency and allowing me to keep hands that are a little bit more greedy and achieve that you-know-what.
Ruthless aggression!
Oh my. Oh my. Absolutely ruthless, especially if I keep a hand that has, picture this, Commune with Dinosaurs, 1 Sunken Citadel, and a Sylvan Scrying. That doesn't sound too good. Sunken Citadel entering tapped, well, hopefully it's a forest or something, but Sunken entering tapped, boom. Hopefully I draw a land coming up on the next turn, but if I don't, Commune with Dinosaurs off of the Sunken that I've chosen for green, it digs, it puts maybe a castle onto the battlefield. There's a good chance one of the 4 Castle Garenbrigs is those 5 cards deep, which is lovely stuff. But even if it's not, I hope to put another land out. Sometimes it doesn't happen, but that's the idea. Let's say it's Castle Garenbrig as my second land, grabbed with Commune, boom, and enters tapped. I still have that Sylvan Scrying, which I haven't used. Then turn 3, when the Sunken and the Castle untap, boom, maybe it's rough. I still haven't drawn the 3rd land naturally, but I have that Sylvan. So I play it, I grab a Sunken, I play that as my land for the turn, and boom, all of a sudden, I have 2 Sunken Citadels and that Castle Garenbrig like I was mentioning. 3 lands, 6 mana, possibly dropping a Carnage Tyrant, or Archdruids could now search for whatever I need. Maybe next turn I draw a land, so that changes it up. Then I play Vaultborn. You get the idea. Lovely stuff. Very good potential. Commune, late game. I dig for Ghalta Stampede Tyrant. I have the win, potentially. So many dinosaurs stockpiled in my hand, but I'm just looking for this final piece to make sure I get the job done. And it might be pretty desperate. Ghalta is, let's say 4 cards deep. I don't have 4 turns to wait. Of course, I could use other things to perhaps search for Ghalta, but Commune with Dinosaurs, sometimes I am flooded. I have enough mana where I can spend the 1 green for Commune and still make 8 for Ghalta. Oh, that might be all it takes. I could spend something that costs 2, or, well, usually it's 3, to grab Ghalta, but I couldn't play it that turn in a lot of cases. Archdruid's Charm pretty much every single time. The first one, that's used to grab a land, put it onto the battlefield. So chances are I don't have one ready and waiting to grab a Ghalta. I might keep a Ghalta, and then I see an Archdruid which grabs a land, assembling all the pieces as you're about to see. Oh, it's going to be deadly. But pretty much make a stable amount of big mana, play the big stuff that can't be countered, can't be targeted. Most of the stuff has haste, and well, we're off to the races. Nullhide Ferox. Where is he? But there he is. Nullhide Ferox, as I mentioned, I was going to use this against the discard decks or a mono black waste not. If I discard a thing, they get a thing based off what it is. A creature, a land, or a non-creature card. So if they make me discard this, boom. Instead, I get it out. It's a 6/6 Ward 2. I can't cast non-creature spells, but most of the deck is creatures. So hopefully that helps. For the most part, I imagine this is going to go down. It's going to draw out an early Shieldred's Edict. But if this is the first thing that enters off of the opponent's Thoughtseize, they're not going to have a fun time, that's for sure. I might get 1 hit connecting to the opponent, at least taking 6 off of their life total. That's fine by me. That turns Thoughtseize into pretty darn terrible. But I was also going to use Obstinate Baloth. I felt like not doing that. Went back with Anoint with Affliction. Instant speed, 1 and a black. Exile a certain creature at instant speed. That's pretty much it. Amalia, boom. She's gone forever, and well, it's an extra way to get ourselves out of a sticky situation, especially against that deck. But if I want to sprinkle in some single target removal. It doesn't have to be Amalia. This gets rid of a lot of problematic things. Aggressive things. Could potentially take out the slick shot show off, so well, we'll have to see. But we got the most lovely sweeper, pretty much, at least for me, easily able to splash that source of black, and well, let's get to it. Whew. Hopefully flying through a bunch of matches. Hopefully I get revenge off of this pesky Azorius Lotus Field. I faced it today at lunch. I took game 1, but then they assembled the Lotus Field in such an unfortunate way and never really stuck anything, and they would always have discontinuity. For anybody that isn't aware, you can pay 2 blue on your turn to end the turn. So if there's a unfortunate trigger on the stack, Lotus Field, you have to sacrifice 2 other lands. Well, they just stop the turn. That doesn't happen. They get the Lotus Field and they keep their lands, or they can spend 6 in total on our turn to end the turn. We don't draw a card. It's basically like they paid 6 to take an extra turn. But we wouldn't be taking too many turns until we were dead with that hand. Just a Cavern of Souls. Oh, yeah, we'll work with that. I could draw a land. There's a reasonable chance to do that. Or a Commune, which would get the land for Sylvan. I love it. The question becomes, Topiary, Sylvan, Tyrranax Rex. Okay, it's not... Oh! Well, there you go. That's basically the perfect land to... I don't have a turn 1 play, so Sunken entering tapped is quite fine. It is Amalia Explore, though. Or maybe not. Yeah, no, that's Amalia Explore. Voice of Resurgence, quite nice for Amalia. When Amalia destroys all creatures when she reaches 20 power, this gets killed, but it makes a token. So, there you go. They have Amalia plus the... well, it's not a super big creature, but this opponent is possibly doomed. We just naturally drew Archdruids. The next turn we play Castle Garenbrig plus Archdruids to search for and put out a second Sunken. All of a sudden, we'll be able to make 7. If we draw a land next turn, the opponent is... well, they're going to be feeling pretty darn rough, that's for sure. I mean, we could maybe bluff having something, but it was going to be Sunken all the time, no question about it. We have to give ourselves the best chance possible against this deck. Hopefully they don't play Amalia, but you never know. Dina Soul Steeper, that is not too bad. We lose a little bit of life off of that. Or they go Court of Calling. Okay, we got that Court of Calling coming in hot. Tapping at instant speed to play Amalia. Dina will drain us. When they gain life, we lose life, or something like that. Do I like Vaultborn? Do I want to lock it? You know what? Sylvan Scrying. We search for another castle. And we play that land, then we also play Topiary Stomper. I like the looks of this. And we just have to hope that they don't do their thing. Oh boy. Now, if that second Sunken was chosen as green, I could have gone for Archdruid's Charm instead. Oh, I've never played against Amalia before, and, what? Okay, that's how she goes. That wasn't fast enough. Now, could we have been fast enough if we were on the play instead? Well, it's a pretty decent chance. But nothing new here. Anoint with Affliction. Boom. There you go. Pretty straightforward. Trim. Commune with Dinosaurs. Having a lot of stuff that is non-hits could be bad. Anoint with Affliction. I could trim Topiary Stomper. I'm not saying I would, but I trim Topiary Stomper and it starts to get into the realm of stuff I can't grab. I can't grab Sylvan Scrying, Archdruid's Charm, Anoint. That would feel pretty bad. I want a nice critical mass of creatures or lands that I don't have to pass up, either dinosaurs or some key crucial land, either Castle Garenbrig, if I already have a sunken, whichever part of that. Culling Ritual, I kind of feel like Culling Ritual could be better than Anoint with Affliction. You know what, we'll go with Anoint with Affliction. I like that instead. It is hinging completely on one creature. Not completely. They can beat us down, drain us with Dina, without Amalia. And just have a sort of go-wide strategy, a bunch of pretty lovely creatures. That's a lovely hand. And all the mana we'll ever need if we survive. Now the question becomes, I don't see an Anoint with Affliction. I don't need that source of black yet, so do you always choose Sunken as green? The first one, to prepare to keep the maximized sources of green for Archdruid's Charm. You need, well, you can only spend green on that. I like to just usually play it safe and, oh, well, okay. I guess, well, we'll choose black. There you go. Perfectly fine by me. Sunken always has to enter tapped, get it out of the way as the second land if you ever run into that scenario. Selfless Savior, that could be a little problematic. Selfless Savior going to sacrifice, oh, okay, another Sunken. Well, that's certainly quite interesting. Castle Garenbrig it is, and oh boy, here we go. Next turn we can make 7 with the Forest, 8 the turn after that with Cavern. Just have to hope we don't get super flooded. Yeah. We can play Palani's Hatcher, but really, there's a pretty good chance we should draw something big. Vaultborn Tyrant would be quite nice indeed. Extraction Specialist, not too much of a... Oh, okay. More. Garenbrig, yeah. Yeah. You said it. Not so much. Not so much right now, but maybe next turn. At the very least, we thin the deck with Sylvan Scrying, we pull a land out of the library, and we wait. We don't increase the chance much of seeing something other than a land, but it's not 0. The chance is slightly increased, and some of you guys who have been watching for a bit, you might think, oh man, that sucks. Or if you're new, you're like, oh, you should trim some lands. It is only 20 lands. It's been 20 lands for a while. For a little bit there was 19 and sometimes 18. But yeah, this just happens. Doesn't matter what you're doing. Oh, okay. Blah, blah, blah. Huh. Well, I guess we'll play Ghalta and maybe they won't do their thing. The stream is going, well, a little bit downhill, Commander Crane. You joined at a painful moment. Some of you might think I have 24, 25. You see all those big costly creatures in all these lands. You're like, man, you know, that's how it goes when you have so many. It is still, it is just 20. I feel it happens more often than not, but perhaps that is a little confirmation bias. Cross your fingers they don't have Collected Company. Oh boy. Collected Company to find Amalia plus the Wild Growth Walker in the top 6. A Ganjo, not too much of a problem. Yeah, you're still hit for 12. Okay. Cross the fingers. Oh boy. Boy, oh boy. Maybe I did add more than 20 lands. No, can't be. Yes? No? Well. They have it or they don't. Oh boy. Amalia. Court of Calling. No, it's not. Well, they're going to do something. That's Knight Errant of Eos. That's okay by me. They tapped a bunch of stuff. They only have 1 mana left. Hey, if they go with Thoughtseize, which is well, I think it's pretty much in every Amalia deck. Source of black off of that mana confluence. Well, that's fine by me. I have nothing they can discard because it's all lands. I take 2 for nothing. It's not too bad. Come on, any creature. I don't care. All the creatures are big and powerful. Let's see it. Or commune with dinosaurs. No, I trimmed commune. Oh boy. Oh, phew. Man. Oh, good. We got him. Thumbs up. There you go. Dead. Done. You're dead. I think. Hopefully. But ruthless aggression, that's what it has to be. Everybody has to block, and no time for math. There's no time for math against this deck. You attack with tons of damage. I hope so. If you're playing Amalia, go as fast as humanly possible, because they're going to do their thing, and it's not going to be yes. Oh,
You won! You did it!
I did do it, didn't I? Again, just like Rakdos Vampires, Sorin Imperious Bloodlord, -3, cheating out the Vein Ripper, all these decks that do painful stuff have a game plan against them, a game plan to stop them. In some cases, Anoint with Affliction, boom, instant speed, Amalia, exiled, done. But then also sometimes all these decks don't do their thing. However likely that is, likely or unlikely. Just, stay positive, play it out, play to your out. Of course, with this deck at least, I feel, and it's definitely why I keep playing it, but I feel like it is so powerful. The outs are quite nice. The top decks, you got to admit, they're pretty big and nasty, and they pack a punch. And all of a sudden, I could top deck Ghalta to barf everything. I could get Archdruids to search for Ghalta and play it. Because the game has gone on so long, I could spend 3. But I am still... you know what? We're going to go with Culling Ritual. Watch Anoint with Affliction would have saved us, but I have been thinking Culling Ritual might actually be a little bit better. Trim Anoint with Affliction, bring in something that would hurt Mono Green Devotion. That is not a pretty sight at all. But they could be done with this. It is a perfect hand if it was against something perhaps a touch slower. I have all the mana I'll ever need. Oh boy. Oh, we got the Haywire Might. That's gonna exile a non-creature artifact and non-creature enchantment. I don't have any of those. So Haywire Might is not doing too much of a problem. They're going to get rid of Archdruid's Charm, unfortunately, but we still have the turn 3 play of Topiary Stomper, so it's not the end of the world. Or maybe they're worried about Tyrranax Rex there. Okay, that's fine. Hopefully they don't also have a Thoughtseize, and good, that's what you get. Again, Sunken, we don't have a turn 2 play. Get the second one down, choose green. We're trying to maintain 3 green next turn, which we will achieve. At the very least, we should be playing something. Okay, good. They only have a life gain creature. They still need the Wild Growth Walker, and they still need Amalia. Okay, yeah, we might be okay. Culling Ritual would be nice at this moment. Get rid of everybody, get back my Archdruid's Charm. Oh. Well, you know what we're doing. Sylvan Scrying. Castle Garenbrig. Why am I doing that? Sylvan Scrying can only ever be a land. It can only ever search for a land. Next turn, I play Castle. I could play Tyrranax Rex. I could also set up and draw Ghalta off of the Archdruids. I don't really like doing that because I don't maximize the mana I have. I don't use it all up. And I certainly have a lot of lands. If I searched for and grabbed Ghalta's Stampede Tyrant to put everybody out, it wouldn't be packing much of a punch at the moment, especially with those two other forests. You can see how quickly I don't need them at all. Will they get us next turn? Do we wait? Could they kill me next turn? I don't know. You know what? Let's wait. We're going to search for Ghalta, put it into our hand, hope we draw Palani's Hatcher or Regisaur as our card for the turn. Okay, oh boy. We're not done yet. They have Amalia, do they? Or they Court of Calling. They either have Court of Calling or you know who. Oh boy. Oh boy. Here's to hoping I get Vaultborn Tyrant. Aetherflux Reservoir. Unfortunately, that is going to pretty much do us in. Okay, we're not dead yet. I could have exiled Aetherflux Reservoir, but I think this is our best bet. Just go with Ghalta and hope. Huh. Oh, they're gonna... Oh, besiege you. Okay, well, that's rough, I guess. Ziatora's Proving Ground might as well. Fine by me. Oh, Culling Ritual to boot. Okay, you want to dance? Let's dance. Smoked. Oh, look what I get back. Bing, bang, boom. Tons of green. Then I just go for that Castle Garenbrig. Let's get her back. Yeah, like that. Okay, well, that was better than Anoint with Affliction. I'll tell you that much. Thumbs up. I hope. It's not too bad. Regisaur Alpha, Palani's Hatcher, you can do it. Oh, Vaultborn Tyrant as well. This also, it's going to be quite good. They got to watch themselves. Oh boy. Bing, bang, boom. Oh yeah. I like this. Look at all this card draw, life gain. Yeah, I think I might just stick with Culling Ritual. Ooh, that's good. Love it.
Call an ambulance! Call an ambulance! But not for me.
They might be dead. Get him a body bag! Yeah! Got him. What was I saying? Sometimes, I think often enough, they don't do their thing on turn 3. I would like to look at the statistical probability of every deck that has the crazy nut draw winning on turn 3. Amalia can win on turn 3. Rakdos Vampires does not. They just put the Vein Ripper out. Oh, it was epic. If you guys haven't started using Culling Ritual, it might be something to consider. Very easy to splash, only needing 1 black. But 100%, it didn't exactly win me the game. The opponent's draw next turn was a land, but it got me back the Archdruid's Charm, which I made so much green that I could simply cast the Archdruids. I spent 4, and then I spent 3. Yeah. Yeah, I know. There you go. Pack Culling Ritual, save yourself. Okay, I'm glad I could change people's minds. Absolutely. I'm glad to start off with a win against Amalia. Ooh, yeah. Yeah, if they haven't done their thing, you're pretty good. Would they do their thing in response to Culling Ritual? At instant speed, the Court of Calling, tapping some creatures, searching for the final piece to get the chain going. But they would still do it. They would gain a bunch of life. Amalia still could be destroyed. It's the only creature left after she destroys everything else. But Then Culling Ritual happens. All of this stuff is happening. They basically do their combo just to gain life. And then they might also lose everything. The only creature they have, Amalia, so still could be worth it. Yeah, I like that. Kind of like this hand. Castle Garenbrig, you know what? I got a good feeling about this. Commune, Sylvan Scrying, or a third land. There we go. Now, you know what we're going to do? Always use Commune. We see black. Thoughtseize. You know what Thoughtseize can't get rid of? A land. Grab and cavern. Boom. There you go. Do it. Okay, we got Rakdos Transmogrify. Oh. Okay, another cavern. All right. Rakdos Transmogrify or Indomitable Creativity. I imagine that's what it's going to be. They're looking to cheat out something big, something nasty, perhaps. Yeah. At the very least, they can play Carnage Tyrant next turn off of this Topiary Stomper. I like it. Also thinking Culling Ritual as well. Case of the Stash Skeleton is 2. The Witch's Vanity, also 2. Yeah, I think we got a pretty good chance here. Maybe they have Fatal Push. I like to get Palani's Hatcher down. I think that could be quite nice. They only have 1 potential mana. I'm feeling all right. Fatal Push. Ooh. Nothing. Okay. Oh boy. That's not so bad. Nah, I'll take the damage. I would like to try and crack that egg. Not sure what the plan is here. Huh. Go with Regisaur Alpha. We'll go wide, more aggressive, hasty, ruthless aggression. And we'll get him. Get him good. Ooh, okay. Again, this opponent, well, they didn't assemble what I suspect they were trying to do. We didn't see Thoughtseize at all, which was quite nice. But this deck, well, we beat them good. So good that they quit. They scooped. Huh. I'll take it. 89, yeah. Was that 88 and I went to 89. Sometimes it happens. I don't know why. It doesn't say victory across the screen, but take them when you can get them. Bad things happen to you. Bad things happen to me, certainly, as some of you guys have seen. I keep some pretty greedy hands, thinking that, it's statistically probable that I'm going to draw the second land by turn 2. I'm on the draw, so there's 2 chances. And then it doesn't happen. Or I keep a hand with 1 land, thinking I'm going to get the second one for Sylvan, or I'm going to get Commune, which will dig and grab the second one. I think, my chances are so good. And I never get that stuff. Even though there's a reasonably high chance to see certain stuff. It doesn't hurt to take a risk, literally. I lose. Nuts. But you get to see all kinds of fringe scenarios, and it gets your mind working in a different way, which I think is good. You just focus on such narrow ways to maybe achieve your game plan, and it could be, good to flex your mental muscles. Know that at the very least you can get out of a sticky situation. If the hand is not so good, you're like, this works because of this. For the most part, with an established deck, it's pretty straightforward. Is it Phoenix? I'd try to get Arclight Phoenix in the graveyard. I'd then play 3 instant or sorceries. Pretty straightforward right there. Chris Army though. I'm almost certain I've faced this person before. Quite certain, and that is certainly a keep. 2 Sunken Citadels. Don't even think about it. Love it. Mono Black Devotion, I think it was the last time I faced this opponent. Or Rakdos Vampires. Oh shucks, man. Nuts. And Regisaur Alpha, that's pretty good. We'll get there. I'll play the Forest coming up. We'll have Ziatora's Proving Ground. We'll cycle that just to get something that might be a little bit more useful. Look, I talked about Rakdos Vampires sometimes not doing their thing on turn 3. I think that's coming up. I think I jinxed myself. I sense it. Ooh. Oh boy. Maybe not. Of course, it would have been technically a little better, Ziatora's Proving Ground, if I had played it instead of the Forest. I could have drawn Castle Garenbrig, Castle plus the 2 Sunkens to make 6, but really Ziatora's would have been the source of red. Possibly that could have allowed me to play Regisaur Alpha or Palani, or Palani's Hatcher. Okay, so see, it's not always turn 3 Sorin. Yeah, I like it. Like it a lot. Now, should I save Ziatora's for the red down the line for Regisaur or Palani's? Not at this point. Oh, okay. Could I add in a mountain for Topiary Stomper? I don't like a mountain. Archdruid's Charm is just so important for me. And it's not often I run into this scenario of simply having Palani's Hatchers and Regisaur Alpha as the only creatures. Okay, get rid of one of the 3 creatures that gives haste to everybody. Not a problem. But like I'm saying, I would, roughly expect to see Vaultborn Tyrant, Carnage Tyrant, or Tyrranax Rex by this point. I just haven't quite yet. That's gonna get me something good. Tyrranax Rex, okay. Unfortunately, Topiary Stomper still held off of attacking and blocking. We do need 7 lands, and well, we only have 6 at the moment. Vein Ripper. Oh, okay. I know when we're done for. But we got that pick your poison. Alright. Definitely not Culling Ritual. Vampires, have the bunch of small creatures. Sometimes the Dusk Legion Zealot. Preacher of the Schism we wouldn't take out, but a little bit. Not enough, and when a creature dies, we lose 2 life, they gain 2. That's not something I want to do. Exile, though. Exile-based removal is very, very nice. It gets around the death trigger of the Vein Ripper. At the very least, we save ourselves from losing 2. Something. But no, we'll stick with pick. Alright. Again, I brought in something that Commune with Dinosaurs can't grab. So Trim Commune, we'll maybe stick with that for now as the default thing if I'm using some sideboard tech. Oh, yeah, boom, 100%. I don't have that Leyline of Sanctity. I'm testing out how it feels, giving myself hexproof with that card and protecting against the Vein Ripper's triggered ability. It targets us, so it's nice when they can't target us. but also hosing mono black waste not pretty much hoses that deck. I gotta say it's again. It wouldn't be a Night of Magic the Gathering if you didn't face an opponent who went Thoughtseize on turn 1 multiple times. That's like bread and butter. Sliced bread. It's like craft dinner. Oh. Wow. That's like, I don't know what that's like, but it's rough. We got another Archdruid's Charm. They don't like to pick your poison because I wonder what they're going to drop. Oh! Sorin and Vein Ripper. But we're not dead yet. Perhaps there is a slim chance that Tyrranax Rex could devastate the opponent. We can only make 6. If we can make... Oh, okay, well, never mind. That will do it. We're not coming back from that. That's it's just how it goes. But yeah, if I had drawn another land and it enters untapped, possibly playing Tyrranax Rex, connecting, because I do have 2. Getting some poison counters on them, surviving the swing next turn with Vein Ripper. They wouldn't quite have been able to kill me. And then I play the second one, connecting with both, the opponent getting to, well, more than 10 poison counters. They would have just died, even if they had, well, they would have gained a lot of life with the Vein Ripper, I imagine. But it doesn't matter. As long as they have 10 or more poison counters, they are dead. Big time dead. I like it. Bilbo Fratins. Bilbro. That hand is not going to do it. 1 forest and an Archdruid. Ooh. Oh, much better. 1 Castle Garenbrig, 2 forest and Archdruid's Charm. 100% to keep. Send Regisaur to the bottom. Oh. Okay, well, I don't have Archdruids anymore. Huh. It's a lot of... Oh, it's waste not. Oh, boy. I gotta say, I do miss Leyline of Sanctity. But, oftentimes I have got the job done against this particular opponent. Hey, that's why you use all 4 Castle Garenbrigs. It's all 4. Always all 4, and there you go. Do I want to play the other Castle Garenbrig? Not so much, just in case the opponent has more Field of Ruins or Demolition Fields. I only have basic lands out at the moment. We wait until... Ooh. What do I want to get rid of? Not a land, that's for sure. Next turn I could play Carnage Tyrant. But I do like Sylvan Scrying. Searching for Sunken. Yeah. I say T-Rex. We're going with Carnage Tyrant next turn. Lovely, lovely stuff. We got the Overgrown Tomb, so we might not need Sylvan Scrying. I could have got rid of it, but I just like the possibility of grabbing a Sunken Citadel, perhaps. Okay, we lose Vaultborn, sadly. Definitely going away. And they have enough to block Carnage Tyrant. That is going to be rough. However, we could draw Ghalta Stampede Tyrant next turn and maybe, just maybe, kill him. Choosing red for sure. So at the very least I can play Palani's Hatcher. Boy. Yeah. Overgrown Tomb. Cross your fingers they don't have too much that they can spend for 4 black. I know it's rough. Chances are... Oh, another guy reached Sanitary. Okay. That's how it goes. Ooh. Not so fun. And they got fortunate with 2 early. Wait, okay, fine. I'll use Archdruid's Charm. And I'll get another land. At the very least, I turn Archdruids into something good. That's a lot of zombies, though. Sadly. I got Topiary Stomper that can block if... Oh. Okay, well, sometimes you search for a Sunken, you put it out, and then you draw another one. You just draw another one. I'd just be happy to take out 2 zombies at this point. Ooh, Commune. That is rough. At least it wasn't a land. They don't make 4 black mana. They just draw 2 cards. That's okay. It's okay. Oh, yeah. Vaultborn Tyrant is more than okay. I don't think we can... Oh, we can. Good. Play the thing we draw. Boom. Not discarding anything. Get a backup Castle Garenbrig if they get... Yeah, that's what I want. Now we wait. Ooh, I like our chances. Yeah, Sheoldred could be a little bit rough. Oh, good, a land. That I don't need. Okay. Something good. Ghalta. Ghalta would be nice. Tyrranax Rex, I gotta say, I do like Tyrranax Rex. Now the question becomes... Some zombies have to block. 3 would block to take out Carnage Tyrant, I think. Let's think about what might happen. That's 10 damage from zombies. 4, 14. You know what? Everybody, attack. I feel good about this. Vaultborn Tyrant is going to connect. They're not taking out Vaultborn. That's for sure. That'd be rather silly. I'm okay with that. Absolutely. Now the question becomes... Yeah. Just play the land. I couldn't have gone back there, but maybe keep the land in anticipation of drawing something good with the Garreach Sanitarium. Get the choice of either giving them creatures or mana by getting rid of Overgrown Tomb, which I don't need at this point at all. I can make enough mana. Oh, that might be it. That might be it, folks. Ghalta. You can... Oh, Ghalta. Okay, let's get that card draw. Would Tyrranax Rex have been better? Maybe. We're about to see. Some big. Let's go. Oh, another Carnage Tyrant. Ooh, beautiful stuff. Yes, please. Yes, please. Everybody attacks. I love it. Yeah, Sheoldred. That is good. We take her out. Oh, you can't... Fine. I lose Vaultborn, but I don't. I take out 3 zombies, and I still have Vaultborn makes a copy of itself, giving me 3 life. Drawing the card, they get rid of it. It's fine. I got the trigger. Maybe. They're trying to fatal push it. Try it. Okay. Not so bad. Would be nice to go with planning. We'll wait. We'll wait and see what they do. Oh, Sheoldred. Well, that is interesting. Okay, we got plenty of options. Oh, Regisaur and Palani's Hatcher. I don't want them... Well, you know what, Regisaur Alpha. Palani's Hatcher is slightly a little bit better. Multiple bodies in one. Well, 3. Regisaur Alpha is only 2 bodies in one. Itself, plus the 3/3 Dinosaur with Trample. I think they're mostly dead at this point. They should be. Ziatora to see if we get some. You know what? Let's do it. Let's stack it up. See if it's something good. That's okay. Ooh, Topiary Stomper. We can play both coming up. I like that. Oh, that, yeah. Well, we'll start with Commune, maybe a Ghalta. Huh? I like another Vaultborn. Absolutely, that's what we're doing. Just quit now. You're dead. Come back from this. We could have almost played Ghalta here. But you know what we're going to do? We're going to make this 6 screen for Castle Garenbrig, and we'll play both Topiary Stompers, drawing 4 cards, gaining 4 life because Sheoldred drains 2, but we gain 3 from each Vaultborn trigger, so we only go up by 1. That's still... that's... Stack them up and watch them die. That's what it's all about. Surprised they haven't quit yet. I don't care who blocks at this point. Good luck. You're gonna need it. Oh, shucks, I lost a Vaultborn. Ooh. Ghalta. I have another one. We've seen 3 this game. I'm pretty sure. Maybe it was 4. I do only have 16 cards left. I have to be kind of mindful of that. Make some more creatures. Doesn't matter, you're dead. That's alright. Now we just have to make sure we don't draw... Well, we'll play Ghalta. We'll get them. They die. Don't worry. Don't worry. They're dead. Super dead. Just have to... you know what? We're going for it. Yeah, we're safe there. Okay. Phew. We're not drawing 14 cards. I'm surprised they haven't quit yet. Yeah, everybody has haste. Yeah. You know what? Just for good measure, let's take Sheoldred out, because I feel like it.
You have no power here. Yes.
Okay. Nullhide Ferox. There you go. Commune with Dinosaurs. That was very key. Coming in quite clutch. Would Nullhide Ferox come in more clutch if we see it early? Again, I can keep a hand without Nullhide Ferox, which would have been Leyline of Sanctity. But I can keep a hand without Nullhide with confidence, because it only costs green. If I draw it, I can easily play it. Of course, the awkward scenario of, do you keep a really good hand without Leyline, knowing that it's going to be hard to cast, knowing that you don't get it for free because it isn't in your opening hand? Or now this kind of removes that. Topiary. You know what? Commune. We'll go with that Commune. Yeah. Okay. Just have to do it again. I'm just happy we persevered, and it was looking bad for a little bit there, and then all of a sudden, poof, just got away from the opponent. We know what deck it is. We would be losing Archdruids, and one of the 3 lands that I have isn't even a Sunken or a Castle. So that is much better. Woo! Carnage Tyrant, yeah. Oh boy. Dress. Thoughtseize. If we can get Sylvan Scrying off, we can't until turn 3 at the moment. Sunken and Castle Garenbrig are always... Oh, okay. But Sunken and Castle Garenbrig always entering tapped. Oh, the Bank Buster. Another Castle Garenbrig. That is very nice. Oh, Field of Ruin. Do it. Oh, okay. Well, that's a little rough. We'll get there, I hope. Hey, at least I have a forest for future Castle Garenbrigs. Now let's play another one. We got that forest in hand. This would allow us to play Vaultborn Tyrant next turn, which I do like quite a bit. Now we'll still choose green, just in case. I don't have Regisaur Alpha or Palani's Hatcher anyways, so I feel alright for our chances. I mean, I could smack him with... You know what, we'll go with Vaultborn. I like that instead. Get the card draw, get closer to the next land, which will allow me to make 8, or Ghalta, Sylvan Scrying is going to grab some land, I imagine. Extinction Event is a little rough. Okay. Ooh. Oh, whoa. Oh, all right. Yeah. Whew. I guess I don't need Leyline of Sanctity, really. Sticking big stuff. I get there with lands. They can't make me sacrifice how I get to my big amount of mana. I don't know. I'm just glad again that I persevere against that deck. I beat them up so bad. They threw everything they could at me pretty much in game 1. Then they got that Extinction Event, and now I'm just gonna... Well, I would have continued to hammer them with Vaultborn T-Rex, Vaultborn. Who knows what it would have been. But yeah, away for a couple nights this weekend. I won't be streaming. Yeah, we'll see if we... What's going on here? Channel? Was a little different. Recording finished. Yeah, we'll leave it there for tonight and take a big bite out of that like button. Subscribe if you haven't already, and well, hopefully you got some good sleep for everybody that has passed out already. Okay, peace. Gonna get that explosion. Super good.